Hey guys! So I'm getting ready early today because my kids are at school right now and I have a break in between some jobs that we've got to do, and I need to get ready because I don't miss a year dressing up. So I don't know if any of you guys dress up. I dress up every year, haven't missed a year. I was sick one year, so I had to sit it out on the porch, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm starting with my hair because I can get it out of the way. This is the easiest way I curl my hair. That way it's not curled all the way to my scalp. A lot of people ask me how I get such pretty curls in my hair. Well, this is how. It's just a really cheap curling wand. I pull my hair up in a loose ponytail because I just washed it. Hey, Mom. And I wrap it around. I do not use the heat glove because it only gets in my way. It doesn't allow me to hold on to the very ends of my hair. But yeah, so just leave it on there. I do have it cranked up to 410 degrees. I don't have time to wait for all these curls. But you can see they come down. I just let them, I don't touch them. I just try to let them chill for a minute by themselves. That way the curl can stay. 9 times out of 10 I do end up burning myself somewhere, somehow. So, probably gonna do that. But we're going to do some Halloween makeup here in a few minutes, as soon as I get this hair curled. My face, obviously, it's very clean. I've already put my lotion on, that way it can be soaking in. So, yeah. So, what are you guys up to? Hey, Duke, I missed you, too. What are you guys being for Halloween? You guys are going to have to share some of your photos with me. Duke, I know you do a haunted house, and I can't wait to hear about it. I know a lot of people are super excited to do that with you. So, love you too, Sabrina. Guys, I got way too much hair. I'm not complaining, though, because I absolutely love having this much hair. I can't wait till it gets back down to my waistline. I got about 6 more inches to go. So, maybe my my hair supplement will help me get there quicker than I would like to be. Yeah, hopefully I don't scare too many people, but if I do, oh well, it's Halloween. Why not? Probably just scare them with this face alone. And you guys feel free to share this with everybody. That would help out. Yeah, this thing's getting hot. It's hot, hot, hot. As you can see, we're at 410 degrees, so yeah, it's pretty sizzling. But my hair, I just freshly washed it this morning. So I need that extra heat because otherwise these curls are not going to stay all day. That is for sure. So we're doing, well, I am doing a Day of the Dead face today. It's one of the easiest things that I can do and be able to traipse my kids around for Halloween. This year we decided to take our 4-wheeler and the trailer and put them in the back with me. And Jeremy's going to be driving. That way, in between streets, they don't get tired. Last year, they got a little tired because our little ones, their legs can only hold out for so long. So this year, we're going to try and tough it out a little longer, get a little extra candy. Because Mama's inspections were light last year. My dad didn't come out very heavy on the candy side. And anybody that knows me knows I absolutely love my sweets. It keeps me going, and that's probably what gives me so much energy to take care of all these young'uns. That and chocolate's good for you, so I don't care what anybody tells me. I'll eat it until I'm done. Thanks, Mom. I'm not done yet, though. I haven't barely begun to start, so I figured I would do my hair first and get that out of the way because I won't really be able to curl it and have it touch my face, I think, when I'm done. So, that one hurts. That one's stuck in there. Do you guys like how these colors have faded out in my hair? I am absolutely loving it. I wanted to change it. I told myself I was going to change it for Halloween when I first initially had done the colors in my hair that I have now. But they've faded so pretty that I'm going to keep them for a little while longer. They look gorgeous. They've turned into pastel colors. So they started out those really bright colors that you guys saw, and now they faded out into these really pretty pastels, which I'm super happy about. It is definitely my unicorn hair, that's for sure. I had a lady the other day, it was so cute. We were standing in line at the Dollar Tree, and she asked me, "Is that your real hair or is that your Halloween costume?" So typically I'm never offended by those kinds of things. I always have crazy hair. Sometimes I do have normal hair, but I get some looks, and it's always entertaining. I don't mind. It's just people's ignorance or the lack thereof, I guess. I don't quite know. I won't answer for them, but or their stares, but I don't mind. Just as long as they're not, you know, derogatory, obviously. And then, of course, my big mouth opens. I try not to do that. Usually a really nice person. But yeah, she asked me if it was part of my Halloween costume, and I said no, this is my everyday hair. And I guess it kind of really caught her off guard. She didn't really know what to say after that. And then, of course, she told me it was pretty. But then she wanted to touch it. And typically I don't like people touching me at all, but just because she asked me if it was real or fake, I decided to go ahead and let her touch my hair. And she's like, "That is your hair?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's not glued. It's definitely what God gave me." I decided to change the color up a little bit, so. But I have a few ideas for my next color, or colors, per se. Once you've burnt yourself a million times, Megan, it's almost, you've got it down pat. I always leave a little tail off on the end. I don't know if you can see how small that piece of hair is that I leave off. It is very, very tiny, and I try not to move that hand that is holding that hair, because if it slips, I have to start all over again. And then, of course, trying to line up those curls on the wand again is a little meticulous, but it can be done. I usually do this without looking now. Of course, I've been practicing on myself for a very long time. And, of course, I have 5 girls that I get to torture with their hair all the time. And they don't mind. They actually beg me to do it, which I feel extremely privileged to be able to do for them, because I know a lot of moms can't. Cheyenne, I am going to be my own version of Day of the Dead. It is one of my favorite things. Those of you who know, I do have a Day of the Dead tattoo on my shoulder. Absolutely love it. It's about, oh wow, no, it's about 10 years old now that I've had that thing. Wow. I feel old. So, yeah, I absolutely love anything skull related. It's just, I don't know, it's always been kind of my thing. So, absolutely, Megan, anything I can ever help out with, just let me know, girl. Doing your hair is definitely an art. A lot of people, when they see us with our hair done, ow, see, yep, burnt myself. I had to move, didn't I? They take it for granted that we can just slap it together all the time, and that's not the case, ladies. You guys know this. My hair is sometimes, if I curl all of my hair from scalp to end, it does take me about an hour to do. This roughly takes me, as you can see, we've been here for about 10 minutes or so, I don't know. It doesn't take me too long. The longest part is actually sitting here with my hands. Usually I prop them just like I am now. I sit here with my hands propped because my arms get really tired. Especially my right arm. Yesterday we were fixing a shower for a client, and I had to shove my arm up in a paneling wall, so there wasn't a whole lot of room. So my arm from my tips of my fingers all the way up to the top of my shoulder was engulfed in this very tight space of wall, and it was not fun. So now I have a bruised arm. It was a little rough. So I'm just gonna let these curls sit there. It was a little rough to get in there and get it done, but we did what we have to do. So we got it done. I'm gonna set this thing out to the side. That way we can start on some makeup. I'm gonna leave this ponytail up until this is completely done. I'm gonna let these curls cool. And I'm gonna loosen my ponytail just a little bit, just to make sure I don't get that indentation in my hair, because God knows we do not need that. Because then I'll have to bring out the flat iron, and it's just gonna be a hopping mess. So let's not do that. Alright, now I'm actually gonna prime my face. I don't know how well this cream makeup is going to stay on my face all day. I'm sure I'm gonna have to reapply at some point in time, because it is still quite early. But here we go. Not like you care what I'm using, but I'm gonna show you anyways. This is Smashbox Water Primer. Absolutely love this stuff. I had gotten a trial of it in a box that I'd ordered and fell in love. So now I use it almost every single day. So, Casey, I'm dressing up as a Day of the Dead skull. That and this stuff smells so good. And I'm going to do my best version. I am not a makeup artist. I do not do this for a living. So, we're going to give it a go. We're definitely going to give it a go. I'm going to let that dry for a second. We've got some really pretty lashes while we're letting that primer dry. These are some of my favorites. Don't mind the box. These are Cocoa lashes. They're super, super affordable. These lashes, I think they only cost me about $6.50-ish. These are the Soho lashes. These give me some super, super volume and length. So I'm excited to be able to use those today. And then one of my absolute all-time favorite palettes. I never thought that I'd really have a whole lot of uses for this. But my Urban Decay Electric palette, I can't wait to break this thing out. I'm only going to use probably 1 or 2 colors out of this because the palette is very, very, very bright. So, does anybody else keep their palettes still in the boxes? Am I just the only weird one? I always figured if I kept it in the box, the palette would stay fresher or something. Heck, I don't know. But I keep the boxes to everything. So, I would, Megan, I would prime your face. If you have primer, it could only help it. It couldn't hurt. It's just going to help it stay, and it's going to take away some of that oil and stuff like that on your face. But if nobody's ever seen this electric palette, this thing is gorgeous. I absolutely love these colors. Some of them, they tell you that are not for your face because the pigment is so high. But we're going to use them on our face today. So I think we should probably start out with, I'm not going to do a super, super white face. I don't want to do a super white face. So I am probably going to put on just my regular foundation really quick. And I think that'll probably stay a little bit better. This is probably one of my favorite foundations, you guys. If you guys haven't tried this stuff out, definitely do. It's one of the better drugstore makeups that I've found. Absolutely. And I love my face not being shiny, because if you can tell, my face is absolutely shiny any given day of the week. So if I can take some of that away, by all means, let's do it. And of course, I've already drawed on my hand, so I can't use my hand to put that on. So we're just going to put it right on the brush. Why not? And like I said, I am not a professional at this. I am just going to put my makeup on the same way I would any other given day. If you don't like how I put my makeup on, you can definitely not watch. I don't care. Just to be honest. I really don't. I mean, I do. I love you guys. I love you to death. Some of you guys are some awesome friends. Some of you I don't get to talk to often enough. Some of us are Facebook only friends, and that's cool too, because I have so many of you guys, and you guys really, I check up on you guys all the time. Thank you, Alyssa. And Alyssa, you're one of them. I absolutely love you, doll. I love getting to see pictures of your kids, and when you guys go to the races and stuff like that. Awesome. I adore you guys. And see, I gotta cover up that big whopper that decided to pop up on my face this morning. That's okay, because if you don't have adult acne, you're not an adult. Because I don't know anybody that's truly... We're not going to zoom in on my face. Y'all don't need that. Y'all don't need to see all that mess. Alright, we look like we're... maybe a little bit more color. My face is kind of red today. I don't know, you guys... For those of you who live in Florida with me, how you guys liking this weather? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because I am a Florida girl. Born, not necessarily raised, but I was born here in Florida, in Clearwater. And I'm cold. I'm absolutely freezing my butt cheeks off, guys. I have 2 shirts on. Well, I did have 2 shirts on. I had to take one of my shirts off because I'm inside the house. But, God, don't forget to blend your neck in, ladies. I can't stand seeing you guys walk around with orange faces and white necks. You guys are the highlight of my day some days when I need a good laugh. Let's see here. And now that we have our foundation on, we are going to go on to the next step. I have a picture sitting in front of me, and I'm not going to show you, it just kind of like for reference. I'm kind of going to do my own thing over at Bob's. Yeah, I saw that you were at Bob's the other night. Wish you should have stopped by, but we weren't at home when you, when I saw the picture that you were at Bob's. So I was like, oh, Sabrina's at Bob's. She's so close. Next time, just pop in, girl. You know where we're at. Absolutely. So I have a few different blacks that I can use. I'm not quite sure which one is probably going to work the best to do a lot of the main detail on my face. Probably going to start with the nose and then we'll work to the eyes. It just seems like the best idea. So I did get some kind of cheapy eyeliner at Walmart in the Halloween section the other day. I'm not too fond of the brush, only because it's like a brush. I don't do well with these stinking things. You see, look how skinny that is. So we're gonna probably try to fill that in after the fact. I am gonna use, I'm old school. I like these ones that just crank up, or a pencil that you can sharpen. So yeah, we're gonna start with the nose, and I have a few different versions of what I think my nose should look like. We're just gonna do a spade, and we're gonna see how it turns out. So, and I'm using my camera with you guys because I think if I look elsewhere, it might not work out as well. And then of course we're probably gonna have to clean this up some too, I would think. I'm probably gonna have to clean up some. Let's see. I guess if I showed you guys the side of my nose, it'd probably work out, huh? And you know what? This is harder to do than you guys think. Holy crap. I wouldn't think it'd be this hard to put some makeup on my face using this little bitty screen. Maybe it's because I'm trying to be pretty today. I don't know. Maybe not. And this probably should be a little bit more pointy, but we'll work on that here in just a minute. Yeah, it looks about in the center. I feel like I'm playing connect the dots, and it's really hard to talk, so I probably shouldn't talk too much. We're just going to turn that into a point. And I might have to have Jeremy come help me here in a minute. He's sitting in the living room working on his costume. So I think we got like maybe a basic outline going on here. To be a professional would be nice. And it is getting quite warm in the house. So if my face starts melting off, we know what happens. I feel weird. And of course my red dot, I get to disappear my red dot. So I'll tell you guys the funny story. A lot of people have asked me, why do you have a red dot on your nose? Oh crap. Look what I just did. Must have gone. But anyways, red dot, funny story. So, 23rd birthday, I was, let's just say, a rambunctious person. We're going to fill this in with some of this MAC. Oh, you guys can't see it because it's really shiny. But anyways, 23rd birthday, I went out mudding with quite a few of my friends. For those of you who don't know me, I do like to play in the mud a lot. But anyways, I went out mudding with a few of my friends for a 3-day weekend. It was absolutely fun. Had a blast. I don't know if this is going to be dark enough. We'll see. And they had a mud wrestling competition. So I'm like, shoot, I am all in on that. And so, me being back when I was 23, I probably weighed 100 pounds soaking wet. And granted, I don't weigh too much more now. Yeah, we're going to need something other than this. That's not dark enough. We're just going to color it in. And they put me up against this girl that was like 3 times my size. So I'm like already intoxicated. Because granted, those were back in the day. I only had 2 kids then. And my mom was watching my kids. And so I'm like, you know what? I got this. Of course, when I'm intoxicated, I've got some lady balls like you wouldn't believe. More so than I do when I'm not intoxicated. So I actually won. This girl, I'm probably thinking she was upwards of 180 to 200. And I was impressed. Hang on, guys, I can't talk. This is so weird, coloring my nose with eyeliner. Oh, that's so weird. Yep, that's weird. That tickles my nose. So, anyways, real quick to finish the story, I won the match, which was the final one of the night. It was pitch black outside, so I don't even know how that happened. I won $500, and this spot, because we were riding four-wheelers through the mud pit earlier, and the mixture of gas and mud decided to stay on my face, and left me this pretty little gem right here on my nose. So, happy 23rd birthday to me then, and I've had it ever since. I had it biopsied. They tried to chop it off my nose. That was a fun story too. Oh look, this one's out, so we're gonna have to get another one. We can have a half nose. I'll use it till it dies. But they chopped it off to check to make sure it wasn't cancerous. Because it did kind of get a little bit larger on my face, which worried me. I mean, I don't mind having marks on my face. But, oh, brand new one. But yeah, so it wasn't cancerous, so they said, oh, if it grows back, just leave it alone. So, I just leave it alone. I don't mind. God gives me these marks because He wants me to be pretty. And so we just embrace it. It helps me be Rudolph during Christmas time. You guys, coloring around my nose is not easy. This is like taking too long. Oh, not in their nose. Okay, that was weird. I hope you guys are getting a good laugh at this. I bet you cream makeup would have been easier to do this with. The eyeliner should stay all day. And that's what I'm going for. So how pretty is my nose? What? You guys get an up close and personal of my nose today. And if I can't respond to you guys' comments, I do go back through all of my videos. Oh crap, I cut it in my nose again. And go back and reply to you guys. So by all means, don't not comment if you have a question, because I'm trying to read them as I go. But oh gosh almighty. Okay, so there's most of my nose. Babe, can you help me just for a second? Before I jack it up. So I'm going to have Jeremy help me for a second. I need my nose on top to be a little bit pointier like that, and I can't seem to do it with looking in that little bitty thing. And yes, guys, if you're wondering, I do have the best husband in the world.
I don't think.
And it's not because he's standing in front of me. It's because he does things like this. And he does my hair for me, even though sometimes it takes 8 hours. And I'm not joking about the 8-hour thing. This hair, when he did it for me... It's okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead.
When he did my hair, he did this for me. It did take a full 8 hours to complete.
I'm going to say this is not the easiest thing to use to do this.
No. So how do you guys like our background? You guys like it? Don't like it?
You might have to adjust it a little bit. But is that better?
Yeah, better. Okay, so we got our nose done. Yes, Mom, of course you would agree. He's your son. Anyways, so now we are going... I'm not going to do my lips just yet because I fear that talking too much will be the death of them. So we are going to go on. I can't believe I'm going to, like, black out my eyebrows. I'm not going to be used to not having eyebrows, guys. This might look a little weird. Anyways, so we're going to go for maybe doing our forehead. There's a bunch of different ideas that I have, and I think we're just going to have to run with one because that's what I'm doing. So I see a lot of people, they put the spider web on their head and stuff like that. I'm going to do something a little different. Now, I'm not going to be able to get this even. Not bad. Oh, an aroma. I was getting ready to call it a crayon. It'll work. Now I can't see. And of course they're not even. Why would they be even? We're not going to worry about that though. Because it doesn't matter if it's even or not. And I do have a really fun video the next time I see you guys that Jeremy and I are going to do together. And we wanted to do Halloween makeup all month long, but there's been a lot going on in our house the last few weeks. So those of you who know us know that we flip houses and rebuild. And let's see, I'm going to make a small one inside here. And we're getting ready to do something really cool. I'm not going to give it away because I want it to be a surprise when we do it. Because it's going to be fun. Oh, let me color that in with a different color that I wanted to use. Blue. Now this one's a felt tip, so it should be a little bit easier to color things in. Now by the time we're done, it might look like a toddler colored all over my face, but you know what? My toddlers will love it. Oh, there's a blob. There's a blob. We can't have a blob. I'm holding my face still like it's gonna go somewhere. Ooh, this stuff is cold. Tell you what, it's cold. And hi, Mama. Oh, I'm touching stuff. I'm touching stuff. No. I don't know if this is going to color in on here or not. Oh, it does. Sweet. I don't know how many times I'll be able to color. Oh, as long as I wipe it off, I guess it'll still work. I think I just got lucky on the first go. Now, Mom and Mom, you're not supposed to be talking in the comments. Just joking. Y'all can talk. Can't really see that on camera, but I'm over here doodling to try to get it to work some more. Alright, Now we're going to do some chin work here. And y'all, I'm not the best drawer. I guess as long as it doesn't look like anything it's not supposed to. Completely off kilter, but you know what? It works. And it's funny because when I did work, for those of you who do know me and have been with me for a little while, for a few years at least, know that I was with It Works, and it agitated me to no end. Every time I would say It Works, my husband would be like, .com. They're a great company, don't get me wrong, but not for me. Not for me, not for me. Oh, you got a chunk? Let's hope that's not the last chunk in the tube. Nope, we're good. So, for those of you who are just joining, I am doing some Halloween makeup. Obviously, because I don't look like this every day. Because if I did, that would be awesome sauce. Anyways, I'm doing some Halloween makeup. Because I have 5 kids to get ready. And for God's sakes, I don't have time to get myself ready. I guess we have to stop somewhere, so we're just going to stop right there. I feel like a coloring book. Yes, feed them babies, Alyssa. I'm hungry too. Raven, I am my own version of the Day of the Dead skull. Where is my felted at? I have way too much makeup, you guys. But I don't know if that's possible. My husband says it's possible. I don't think so. He keeps letting me buy it. So, wouldn't it be his... Oh, crap, I touched it again. This is the hard part because I gotta re-outline it. I touched it in the wrong spot, y'all. We're just gonna go with it. See, when I stop not caring, it goes on. Now, I will just go back and fill in. And yeah, I'm probably going to invest in the makeup after this. Because... probably should let that dry. So the cheeks is what I see is always, looks like, to me it looks like the most difficult by far. Which makes me really nervous. But, so, do you guys, quick poll. For my face right here, do you think I should use the blue? Or do you think I should use the pink? I'll give you guys a few minutes, because I need to outline. Oh gosh, these eyes are going to be something else. They're going to be dark. Dark, dark, dark. It's going to be a weird coloring my eyebrows in. So, yeah, I can always touch it up later, Gina. It's gonna be a mess regardless. So I think I should probably go just outside of my eyebrows. That way it doesn't look weird. I can black them out. That right there looks good. And see where I'm getting old, my face is starting to wrinkle. But if you don't have wrinkles on your face, then you're not laughing enough in life. That's my... Anybody else hold their mouth open when they're doing their makeup? I do. I would look terrible with pencil eyebrows. What do you think? Anyways. Ooh. Those are so uneven, but I do not care. I don't care. And I know I have like a black. Black. Oh, yeah. So this is also one of my favorites, because you can tell most of the wording is off of it. This is a unique palette. Has definitely become one of my favorites. I try not to use it too often, but I love the colors, and it has the stark black in there, so we're going to try and use that. I have like 500 eyeshadow brushes here in front of me, so we're just going to pick one. Oh, absolutely, Gina. I don't get to see you guys often enough, so when oh, yeah, that's perfect. So when I get the chance, I try. I have vowed to do it more often, because this is what I love doing. I love sharing our craziness with you guys. So yeah. I'm always happy to share these tidbits with you all. And eyeshadow will probably stay much longer, especially after I put some setting spray on it. Oh, tickly. I'm one of those people that I can't put on, I can't put mascara on my bottom lid because I laugh. I giggle like a toddler. When anybody tries to do that to me, I can't do it. For the longest time, when I was younger, it took me forever to put eyeliner on because I kept laughing. Maybe it's just because I'm weird. Maybe it's because I was learning. But this is some really black eyeshadow. I couldn't imagine wearing this on a normal basis. This is great. Da, 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 da. So I would put some music on, but the last time I put music on and I did a Facebook Live, Facebook decided to shut myself down. They said, no, you don't own that. And so I'm like, well, no, I guess I don't. Because I might have downloaded it without somebody's permission. And that's probably what happened. Oh, random question, guys. So, I asked this to a lot of people because, I don't know, I'm weird, I guess. When you're doing your makeup, do you foundation first? Or do you do your eyes first? What do you do? I, personally, I do my eyes first. Just me, I've always done my eyes first. But I know a lot of people who do their foundation first. So, which one are you? Are you a foundation first person, or are you an eyeshadow first person? Which one are you? I know my husband, he would rather me just not wear makeup at all. He doesn't, not that he doesn't like me with makeup on, but he prefers my natural self. It makes him happy when I don't wear makeup. So I try to live on both sides of the fence. Foundation. I tend to get my eyeshadow, and maybe it's because I don't buy the primo of primo eyeshadows. Maybe, I don't know. I got some really expensive stuff though. But I always have an issue with fallout and it getting all over my frickin' face. Oh, see, I've never tried using the powder under my eyes. When they first came out with baking your foundation, I was like, what? I'm not getting in the damn oven. But maybe I should try that. Because I would really rather have foundation underneath my eyeshadow to help keep it a little bit longer. But, and then, of course, I don't get to get ready in the mornings like my kids do, because we wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, and we're usually out the door at 7 to start school drop-off. So, I get ready when we come back to pick up our work truck, and it's usually a very quick 5-10 minutes. Throw something on your face to where you don't look like you're dead, and I'm using my computer backlight for lighting, because I am not in my bathroom, obviously. I think we need to round this one out a little bit more. What do you guys think? There we go. And then, of course, if you've ever lived in a house with as many girls as I live in a house with, fighting for the bathroom is not fun. I usually have to let them win because I have 2 high schoolers that have reputations to uphold. That's for sure. You guys know how we all were when we were teenagers. The foundation that I typically use on a daily basis is this one. I love it. If I'm not using this, my full coverage choice of foundation is definitely Kat Von D's Lock-It foundation. I love this stuff. It's super, super thick, though. That's one thing I don't care for about it, but it is full coverage, and it will last all day, and I'm talking like 24 hours all day lasting. So I absolutely love that about it. So that's kind of cool. But aside from that, that's about it. And I wish I do, but I don't know if these crayons are going to work the way I would want them to, and I'm afraid that if I try, they aren't going to work. So we're going to try on the back of our hand. I do have just some Walmart version makeup crayons. I think what we're going to do around my eyes, though, I think we're going to do some pink around right here for the little flower petals, and then we'll do some blue, which I'll say. And of course, I look like somebody tried to kill me over here. Don't touch, Rachel. I thought about getting jewels to do this with, but then again, I don't want that much glue on my face. Or liquid latex, per se. Because last time I put that much liquid latex on my face was so irritated it broke out really, really bad. And it just was not pretty. This is probably the easiest part. As long as I don't touch that black. Because that black is something else, y'all. I'm telling you what. Unique in that department, you guys got it going on. Now I have used their foundation, which is it's good. Definitely not a favorite. I think I still have it in here. I've scraped damn near everything out of the bottle. This stuff is pretty good. I won't lie, I do like it. It's not really, for us Floridians, it's not really a summertime foundation, because it will come right off your face. Oop. Yeah, it's getting a little bit more difficult. This way though. I'll warm it up. Let's go back up here for a minute. Now I got a hair stuck to my nail and it's driving me bonkers. So my little ones, I have one Harry Potter. I have... Babe, what was Lily being for Halloween? Do you remember?
Somebody from The Purge.
Oh, that's right. She's being somebody from The Purge. And then we have a Snapchat filter. She's going as, I think, a dog. And then we also have a, my littlest one wants to be a scary clown. She went from being a pumpkin to a Bratz doll to a scary clown. So we're going to see how that turns out. She's probably going to scare herself and not want to go. And we do have a bat, which I actually handmade her wings for her out of some rebar wire and some black material I had around the house. Because for those of you who don't know, I have like 500 different things I like to do. Sewing is one of them. So I always have all kinds of weird material to do crazy stuff with. And when I find material on clearance, I buy it. I don't care what I may use it for or when I'm going to use it. It goes in a pile. And believe it or not, we use it. I always find... This eye's turned out way better than this one. I always find a use for it. But I attribute that to my mom and my mama and my grandma and stuff. They were always super resourceful when we were kids. And my mom always made our Halloween costumes. That's one thing I absolutely adore about my mom. She always went above and beyond for us kids. It never mattered what the cost. She always made sure that it happened. And that's always going to ring for me. And I always try to do the same thing for my kids. Because that's something I'll always remember. And I still dress up. My mom dressed up with us for so many years. And I dress up with my kids. Oh, that one was shaky. And just lets me know my iron's a little low. I need to eat something soon. So yes, I am anemic. I have been for a very, very, very long time. Very long time. It sucks, but it is what it is. I stay cold, which is never any fun. But I don't let it stop me. I just wear 10 jackets. Tough it out. I feel like I'm coloring inside the lines fairly well today. my preschooler and kindergartner will be happy. My eyes are watering. So I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. Oh, can't see. There we go. Now we can see. Beautiful, darling. Beautiful. Beautiful. I feel pretty. Y'all feel pretty? I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see my eyelashes by the time I get there, but we're gonna give it a little bit of a go. I'm gonna need some more. Still gotta do my lips, so maybe we should do that next before we add a little extra. Alright. Let me make sure my lips are really dry, because I'm sure I'm going to have to touch this up. But this, I am going to use this black dreaded felt tip, because it does say it's 16 hour. So we'll see. I might actually draw the sides, though, with my regular. Looks good to me. And on this side, this hand wants to shake. One, two, three. Okay. That feels weird. Y'all, my hand won't stop shaking. It feels kind of easy. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. I don't think it matters either way. This is kind of hard to do on this very side of my face. It's not easy. They're so awesome. So, if you have liked this, please, 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 please give me some love. Share the video with your friends. Because it only helps me out and helps you out. Helps us all out. So I'm weird. This is my lash glue. And it's Ardell. It's one of my favorite brands. And you guys can see. Oh, I let it run out the side like that. And I put it on my lashes. That way I can get an even bead of glue. Just from that bubble. Because God knows we don't need extra glue. And sometimes I have to go back. Because these lashes, they like to suck up the glue on the lashes. That's for sure. And then I let it get tacky. So I'll let it sit here for about 15 seconds before I even try to put this on my face. And for those of you who know who put your own lashes on, this is no easy task. Of course, these lashes are really big, fluffy lashes, if you didn't see. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. So thank you guys for staying with me. We're not quite done yet, but I appreciate it. Probably not tacky enough yet. Wait till you see Jeremy's costume. This thing is going to be the bomb. He always comes up with some cool stuff. Now, I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see me put these on because I got to get super close and don't be scared. That's not where it goes. Getting that right there in that lash line is the absolute idea. And of course I'm using black glue, that way you cannot see. So I'm going to bring my mirror next to me because this thing is not going to cut it, because if I have to re-glue these things a few times, it's going to suck. And I really don't want to lose any of my real lashes to a botched job. Anyways, my lips are getting really dry, guys. They're getting really dry. I feel like I got cotton mouth without the reason why. Ooh, glue. So you guys having fun? I'm having fun. I love doing this with you guys. I wouldn't do it with anybody else. Maybe I would. So I'm going to share this. Jeremy and I are starting up our YouTube channel. It's been active for a long time. We've had 0 videos for like 5 years now. Because I guess we're just really indecisive as to what we really wanted to do on our channel. But when we sit back and we realize that if we just shared some of our lives, we got some crazy-ish going on 99.9999% of the time. So we're going to share a little bit of it with you guys. Maybe we'll inspire some of you guys to do some of the things that we get to do. So let me get this second lash on. The second one's always the hardest because I can't see this eye. Let's go this way before it gets dry. Not quite tacky enough. I see you. Oh, eyeballs do not glue together. How many of you guys have glued your eyeballs together before putting lashes on? I know I have. And I absolutely hate when you see makeup tutorials and things like that, and they do the screenshot that, oh, let me put my lashes on, and then boom, they're back and they got lashes on. That's because they don't want you to see the mess. I don't care if you see my mess. It's okay. So, for those of you who don't know, I did curl my hair before we started the makeup. So, bring wood on camera, Ma. Bring the camera. So, we're gonna undo the hair mess. And I did make a crown this morning. So a lot of people, you guys asked me how I get my curls this way. Well, here you go. You got it. I pull it up in a simple ponytail. I use my curling wand. And look at all these. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? I'm in love with my own hair. I think I'm allowed to be, though. And look, it matches. Ah. So I'm going to grab some bobby pins, and I'll be right back, guys. Take a break. Boom. Alright, so this is the crown I made this morning. I took some Hobby Lobby flowers and some hot glue and a Dollar Tree headband, and I made my own headband. So we're going to try and do some curls right here in the front before we put the headband on. I've never done these before, but I always thought those pin-up curls were really super cute. So we're going to try and nail it. What do you guys say? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, it does. I usually keep my part over here, so I am going to take probably some of this hair back over here to where it doesn't look so odd. And for those of you who have done pin-up curls, by all means, I will take some advice, girls, because I don't do this. And you notice I got hair for days. So, in my opinion, I would just roll it. And just roll my hair. And I don't know if we're going to get this done right. Oh, there's my end. Probably doesn't need to be sticking out. I'm just going to roll it. And I'm going to pin it. And then we're going to pray that it stays. Because I will hairspray the hell out of it if I have to. Oh my God, it's on my head. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's try this again. This isn't as easy as it looks, guys. I'll tell you that now. Because I have too much hair on my head. I don't know what that looks like, but I don't know if I like it or not. I don't like it. So we're taking it down. I don't like it. Maybe we'll just go with the crown. So, simple, easy. What do you guys think? Did I do a good job? I'm in love with it. So I think it's going to stay. I think it'll stick, you guys. So, thank you guys for joining me. For everybody that's a replay viewer, thank you for watching it. Even if you're watching it on silent on your phone. Much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you for cheering me on no matter what. So I'm going to go and I'm going to finish helping my husband get ready because we still have a very long day. And I love you guys, and stay tuned for more pictures of the kiddos because, you know, there's going to be 5 million of them. Love you guys.